terrorism. Campaigners have been using increasingly violent tactics in recent weeks. 4 people have been injured by letter bombs and explosives. Shireen Wheeler reports.
In the name of compassion for animals, animal rights extremists have targeted hundreds of buildings and individual scientists, causing injuries and millions of pounds worth of damage. But the last few months have seen an alarming increase in violence and the number of attacks. At Oxford University, Professor Blakemore has used animals to study the causes of brain disorder. In the past, he's received numerous threats, but the week before Christmas, he was sent a letter bomb designed to kill, packed with 6 hypodermic needles.
On the weekend, Jim goes hunt sabbing. Hunt saboteurs are dedicated to opposing and disrupting the traditional British country sport of fox hunting.
We've got some sabs coming towards you now, probably rustle a couple of others. Could you send one vehicle around to the east end of the road to meet the rest of the people?
Hunters on horseback chase foxes using packs of dogs, or hounds, to follow its scent and ultimately kill it. The sabs try to save its life.
Fox hunting is fairly barbaric, and there's no need for it. The excuses they've brought up over the years have not been fulfilled in any way. The death of the fox, the way they pursue it, they chase it for hours across the land. Hunt sabbing, it fulfills things for me. I can see my result at the end of the day. If I've had a good day, we've saved a fox, several foxes. If you've had a bad day, you haven't. So you can see the cause and effect in a very short period of time.
The hunting lobby argue that the hunt sabs simply don't understand the countryside. The hunt sabs set off at dawn to disrupt a hunt. They run across country and use vans with drivers to try and keep up with the hunt on horseback. Using tape recordings of hounds baying and also the more traditional huntsman's horn, they can draw the dogs off the scent of the fox. Britain's deeply ingrained class antagonism mixes with the life and death issues of the hunt to create an explosive situation.
God save Prince Rupert!
We're going over you already.
Fox on Parliament! Fox on Parliament! Fox on Parliament!
You behave, you copy, mate. If somebody pushes me in the bloody back, right, for no apparent reason, what do I do? Yeah, you push me.
Hunt sabbing is one of the activities targeted by the Criminal Justice Bill. This new British law, currently going through Parliament, also clamps down on travellers and ravers. The new crime of aggravated trespass will make it much easier for the police to arrest sabs.
In recent months, we've seen many examples of disruptive and threatening behaviour at the Grand National, during country sports, even fishing. Those who dislike these activities have a perfect right to campaign to change the law, but they do not have the right to trespass, to threaten, or to intimidate.
Professor Blakemore isn't alone in his outrage. Mark Matfield, who represents medical researchers using animals, was also sent a letter bomb last month, along with 11 others. With 32 attacks in the last 3 months, he and his colleagues are calling on the Home Secretary to change the law and recognise this as terrorism.
If these terrorist acts were done by the IRA, the whole force of anti-terrorist legislation of all the special police powers will be brought to bear against it. And the police have had great successes against the IRA. But against the animal rights extremists, after 12 years and 60 bombs, they have not been able to arrest any one person.
But medical researchers fear there's worse to come. This video, given to news organisations by the Animal Liberation Front, shows what they claim is the kind of bomb being used in these latest attacks. A group calling itself the Justice Department says it carried out most of them, including one on an Oxfordshire farmer in October.
Inflammable material planted in my head. It's a suspect of fight, just a tooth of death. The solutions are the problems.